Yep, and just like that, Fletchling was sent to the Shadow Realm for good. Welcome to Pokémon Legends ZA, where opposing gangs flex their ambitions and ferocious French people lurk the streets at night to challenge you to mediocre Pokémon battles. Now, I couldn't just do an average playthrough here, so I've gone with a couple rules going in. If a Pokemon faints, it's gone forever, and no items are to be used in battle. Held items are allowed. And since it's a Legends game, if I die, the game is over. Because I love adding stressful situations to recreational activities. Great. Let me walk you through my first hour of Lumiose City. Created by Tawny, who was an aspiring influencer of some kind looking to promote her hotel, called Hotel Z, but gets interrupted by the CEO Jet with a TED talk about Pokemon human harmony, wild zones, and the grand expansion of a city called Lumiose's Mega Evolution. Sounds innocent. Can't wait. I get robbed by a fucking Pancham during Jet's cutscene, so our first objective is to chase it down. She leads us to two trainers, Andy and Andre, which we are forced into a Pokemon battle with a new starter Chikorita. First fight went well, as I historically have had zero issues with first battles. Then nighttime hits, which turns out in Legends ZA, when it's dark, the city becomes an open-air fight club. A designated zone is marked called the Battle Zone, and NPC trainers eagerly await to jump you. If they see you first, they get the advantage. If you send your Pokemon and attack first, you get the upper hand. So yeah, just stand behind a wall where they can't see you and send your Pokemon towards them for easy victories. The first instance of the new battle zone is not a worry as we take care of the adamant Bridget, the waitress, and watch Floette cast Vegeta's Gallic Gun to scare off the overly confident bullies. After that, we head over to the hotel, meet the infamous AZ, collect my room key, have an awkward stare down with a social distancing inspired fist bump, and sleep one night in the first new room. Zygarde's mysterious residue makes several appearances throughout the playthrough, and if I see one in my hotel room, I'm calling management and blue lighting my room immediately. Next morning I wake up and immediately get a text from the ZA Royale inviting me to join. How the hell did they get my number? I literally moved in last night. Anyway, Tawny roasts me into Team MZ. We equip our new gear and take the most depressing profile picture I've ever seen, and I don't get any matches on dating apps. Almost 30 minutes in and we finally get the ability to press B to run, and get given a short tutorial on the dodge roll mechanic, which will be helpful when I have no Pokemon to send out and receive a barrage of Thunder Shocks. I guess it didn't matter much anyway. So we enter our first wild zone, and honestly, it's a bit lame in comparison to Legend Arceus's open field environment. I understand we're in the limitations of a city, but where's the danger? Where's the equivalent of that giant alpha Rapidash that terrorized you in the beginning zone in Legends Arceus? Well, instead, we got this little fledgling to join our party, who died shortly after. Rest in peace. We're informed that the next Pokemon we encounter, a Bunnelby, is an aggro little fuck and will attack on sight, but we catch it with ease. Being the completionist that I am, I catch everything on sight and continue on my journey. As night hits again, we are posted on our promotional battle coming up against Zach, which I absolutely smoke him with two Pokemon and officially send him on his 100 loss streak. The type of ranked teammates I get. And wrap up my first hour in Pokemon Legends ZA. We reached the Y rank and only 24 ranks to go. In my experience so far, it's been average at best. Why is Tawny so inclined to help a stranger who literally just arrived in the city and stick by them from the beginning? Why are the wild zones so uninspiring and basic? I can almost see every Pokemon from that wild zone in one screen. The whole rank Z to A thing is cool as a concept, but from what I can tell, it looks like you go through the promotional match every night. A promotional match should feel important, not routine. I appreciate the Assassin's Creed rooftop style, but it's limited and doesn't really open up to the world. And that battle system? It's real time with abilities on a cooldown, but there's not much strategy. You rotate your moves, wait for the heavy hitter, rinse and repeat. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad if they kept Arceus' battle system, at least it worked. But I love my Pokemon games, and I genuinely enjoyed Legends Arceus. Unfortunately, this has been more of a letdown, but we'll see how the rest of the game goes. See ya, cuzzy.